Yep, this time we're live. Right. Okay, first things first. We'll wait until people get here, and then we'll. I mean, Okay, right. Oh God, I'm getting old. Where are my ad? No. Where am I? Ah, here we go. No. Right. Now, before I start, right, I want to make something absolutely clear. Anything that is discussed tonight, all right, is public information. You can find it anywhere online. Okay, and this is what we're going to do. Now, as you obviously know, not tonight, Roy. Tonight, I've got my serious head on. We'll joke and mess about in a bit, okay? If you don't mind, I like to try and. I need to clean my desk. Look at the ashes. Look at that. I need to clean it up. I sneezed twice, and I probably missed cleaning all that. But anyway, I don't mind. But, yeah, there you go. That's a better angle. There you go. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely need to clean up. That's what happens when you sneeze. But anyway, hi Roy, how you doing? And by the way, guys, I celebrated way too early. I am back at 399. Yes. Okay, so let's do. Just sit back and listen. Just sit back and listen. You enjoy this. I assure you, you will enjoy this. Now, we all are aware of what's going on. So the case that started, okay, was 2.5 years ago, and I don't know where to start. I don't know how to get right. Okay, let me put it this way. I would say that everyone here has common sense. That everyone here knows the difference between right and wrong. And when you come across people who, how can I put it? Actually, in fact, let me delete that one. I'm going to delete that one. Yeah, I'm going to delete that one. How can I put this? I don't know really how to say this, because I've been seeing quite a lot of posts on Facebook, and I haven't been commenting that much, or I haven't been posting that much on Facebook because there's a reason why I'm not doing it. Because for one, I can't be blamed for stuff that's being posted, so that's why I'm not posting. But I am responding to some of the very interesting posts. And the thing is, like we've all got an opinion. We've all got an opinion, and I get that, right? But here's one thing. Now, Slug, I want you to be quiet. I want you to sit here and listen, right? Because unfortunately, you're going to be part of this, right? Unfortunately, I know that you're trying to amend a lot of things, and I get that. But here's the thing that a lot of people have forgot. I'm a fact finder. I'm a seeker. I look for truth and facts. So tonight, I'm going to give you 7 documents, starting from the 28th of the 8th, 2024, all the way until the 18th of the 9th. All right. And these are sort of like a record. Now, I haven't seen any evidence from a certain individual group or certain individuals. All I see is excuses, damage control, and lies. But we're not going to go into that one. You've got a lot of people posting on Facebook, and they're even attacking Slug now. Okay, which is understandable because he did something they didn't do. He's got a pair of balls and a very large man sausage because he had the balls to show the emails. Now the thing is, I've done 3 times now. I've requested to see all the emails between Bruce and Dave to quash any uncertainties of what's going on, and also for them to prove themselves innocent or right in this matter. Now, it's very easy to make statements and stuff like that, but here's the thing, right? When there's an old saying, I actually said it today on I can't remember. Let me get my my black book. Right? There are people blame you for your reaction to their disrespect. Right? Think about that sentence. The people blame you for your reaction for their disrespect. And if you react to that, they blow up. And you're in the wrong, and they're right. That's a trait of a narcissist. Simple. Now I'm going to read something out to you. So guys, it's going to be a bit. So sit back, get your tea, get your coffee, get your whiskey, get whatever you're drinking, and excuse me, and let's have a little bit of a 26th of the 8th, 2023. 23? Well, that was 24. Why have I put 23 in there? It's 24. You idiot. Anyway, all right, but no one noticed that, by the way, just so you say no. From the desk of the overall commander of the realms of reality and truth. Employment title, advocacy investigative journalist, freelance unwaged position. I'm not joking about that because that's what I was doing. That's what I'm doing. Part 1 of many. Subject, using common sense and seeking the truth while staying in the world of reality and not using a human to make money on sites like YouTube's. Addressed to all. All information is based on alleged actions and research. Furthermore, no humans or animals were harmed in the making of this post. Okay, let's get serious on this one. Let's look at some factors. And no, I will not put any YouTube channel name in here. No, I will not allow any comments, and no, I will not beat around the bush. This is on a post on Facebook. And beat around the bush. You can read this with a little common sense, or you can throw it off. It's as simple as that. Let's talk facts, shall we? Fact. Linette, Michelle, Lacey, Alexi, Clara, Maya, Preston. Other used names, surnames: Preston, Wilson, Griffrey, Caridas, Barber, Bennett, Cook. If we're gonna put people's names out there, let's freaking do it, yeah. To mention a few, changes her name to suit the situation, which with the Levy County Sheriff's Office. She has used 2 variations, such as Michelle Preston or Linette Preston. Interesting, don't you think? So here's the challenge to find a screenshot or pictures of her license. Let's put this to bed now. You sheep up for a challenge? See you soon. Don't need to. I've already had it. I already had a screenshot and a photocopy and evidence from her driving license. Okay, so I already had that. Remember, all this is, right. Fact. Linette has violated and gave a virtual middle finger to the Levy County Sheriff's Office and everyone else regarding the order from Ohio. Anyone seeing a pattern? Yeah. Here? Hi. Fact. Linette has on multiple occasions started up or was assisted to start up for a fundraiser on various sites, such as GoFundMe, to name one. Also has another up and running at this present moment. So basically, she had 2 on the go at the same time. However, had another one, a while back, had another one a short while back while her grandson and friends were at her property. Oh, here we come. And after leaving, that GoFundMe was not closed down until nearly a week later. May I add, Landon wrote maybe a quarter of a paragraph. The rest was a YouTube second-rate lawyer who, by the way, is in multiple cases involving himself. We'll get to him later. See a pattern here? Just to have a little quick pause on this one. You like people going, oh, we got no proof, we got nothing. Yeah, okay. Fact. Over the past 2+ years, Linette has started fundraising using GoFundMe, using and exploiting the young 4-year-old girl HG, and would exploit the child and medical condition of the said child to gain sympathy from the public. All right. So on every single GoFundMe she has put up, right, she's put a picture up of herself and the child. The child's face is not redacted, but she'll put that up and she'll play the victim. Okay. Fact. Linette has falsified and manipulated and destroyed messages, text, and has on occasion tried to emotionally manipulate people in giving over their property. Lloyd's RV for an example. And has even on the day of her deposition deleted messages important to not only a court case, but to avoid her incriminating herself in her lies. She lied and lies so much that she roundhouses herself with her own delusional thinking. This alone should be grounds on removing the child for the safety of said child. More on Linette later. Or will you? Or what? Well, you would have to take this time to investigate yourself. This should also include the following: Sharon Michelle, aka Sharon Donato Austin, aka Sharon Wolf Austin, or Marla May Hughes, aka Marla Hughes. Cat profile. She has 3 on Facebook thus far, and she has 3. Yeah, okay. Right. People wanted to say we don't have any proof. Well, you're going to get it all tonight. So sit back, enjoy, because it's going to be a fucking ride. Bruce Matkin, self-employed lawyer, from currently, according to his LinkedIn, and from Malden, Massachusetts, to name one approx 5 other places besides space, because he is a space cadet. But a different place on his personal and business website. So he's in, yeah. But anyway, we'll come in depth with him later. Little backstory on this chap. He is a self-employed, as stated, last worked for another company in 2003-4 as the previous job, where he worked from 2001 to 2003 before being fired. His work title was associate, so not that important. However, he tried to take legal action on July 29th of 2005 and lost. He studied law at Boston School for Law from 1993 to 1996, and from school he went to and worked at the Massachusetts Superior Court as basically a court usher, law clerk, from 1996 to 98, and maybe unemployed allegedly for 2 years. Who knows? Fact. Bruce Matkin is a YouTuber lawyer trying to gain fame and importance by streaming on YouTube, and has given legal counsel to people who also stream, allegedly, but seems to struggle to keep a professional appearance in most of what I have seen in regards of videos. Personal opinion from my own observation. Also seems to look for easy clientele online, which brings us to the Bruce Linette feature of Endure Perjury Sanctity. That's what I called it. Operation Endure Perjury Sanctity. All right. Fact. Was in June of 2024, while dealing with another legal battle against yet another legal firm, Mr. Matkin introduced to Sharon Donato Austin by Rinaldi Donato, allegedly. This is speculation, assumption, allegedly. Objection, Your Honor. Overruled. Carry on. To then help assist with the ongoing story that Sharon, whatever you want to call her, Mitchell, was doing with what the hell's bases Linette, Preston, Lacey, Alexis, Clara, Mia, Preston. My God, that's a mouthful. Anyway, I can't believe I actually wrote that. How the hell did I keep my sanity? Anyway, and possibly make some monetary gain from the present court hearings and get publicity from this now very public situation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm well. I am being very well, right? And as you know, it is a public situation. Are you enjoying yourself yet, Slug? Are you enjoying yourself? Because you're about to come up in this as well. But don't worry, you're good. Right. Right. Fact. Bruce tried multiple times to get on various YouTube platforms or anyone who would listen to him or get notoriety as a YouTube lawyer. However, was totally closed down and refused. What did he do? He then walked the halls of darkness and started to belittle, harass, and use insults towards not just males, but also females on Facebook. And when he did get a chance to talk to a former member of the US Marine Corps, Simplify, Hoover, right, who is running a non-profit charity called Veteran Nations, however, tried to narrate his own agenda and then left. After a day, Bruce wrote a letter complaint and making false allegations to the YouTube legal department, even though the host of the show tried to be unbiased in that discussion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this was written on the 28th of the 8th. All right? It is on Facebook, by the way. It is public. Fact, Bruce, allegedly, with the involvement with other YouTubers, has sought out the son of Jeremy and allegedly misled this 19-year-old kid with issues allegedly to discuss the issues with his estranged father, who divorced his mother over 10 years ago on YouTube channels, who enabled him. Allegedly. Fact, on multiple times, Bruce has been seen to deflect and avoid answering questions on Facebook, saying one thing and then once confronted with facts, he goes silent or attempts to again deflect. On one post, he even called me an imbecile and denied ever calling me that. And once I showed him the screenshot, he soon went quiet. That, of course, after he deleted that said comment. Now, can this person be trusted? Question mark. After showing this type of unprofessionalism, maybe, allegedly, this may be a reason why he is being investigated by the Bar Association currently in Connecticut. Fact, Bruce has been on YouTube, on the YouTube platform of another YouTube, playing a edited version of the interview with Linette, Michelle Lacey, Alexi, Clara, Mia Preston. Oh my God, that's it. I'm just going to say Linette Preston. There you go. And one noticed that some of the questions were leading. When one addressed this to him, he would deflect or refuse to answer and produce and would refuse to produce the unedited version to bring suspicion of manipulation of the recording and or the person being recorded. So he has also now interacted with Jeremy's son, allegedly, who appeared from nowhere and allegedly offered his email and services in a YouTube channel called, here you go, Ready Slug, here you come, Slug Entertainment. Would this not constitute soliciting? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Allegedly. And all he and others are doing is making Jeremy's son emotional ride, making John's son emotional ride even worse. Instead, they should be avoiding having him in the public eye. This can only self-implode, and that's not good for or healthy for the son of Jeremy. The YouTuber and Bruce and Guapo have made the situation for Jeremy's son worse than the issue that is going on with Linette and the child that she has. That case is being deflected for a reason by people like Murder Hughes, Shara Michelle, Bruce Matkin, and others. Ladies and gents, Wookiees and Trolls, what you see here is part one of many, where I will be researching, analyzing, and publishing as a freelance, self-motivated advocate of journalistic investigations, where I believe a personal insight from an individual has the right to put his or her own personal opinion, view on the matter without prejudice. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. All proof exists of any comments made in this documentary post. Disclaimer. What you see here is based on good faith, my personal observation and interaction. Furthermore, all data, information, names, and locations are based on public records found online that are visible to the public. Let me take a mouthful of my Dr. Pepper. Why don't you? Right. While you're picking your jaw up off the ground, all right, and you're actually consuming what you just heard, this I posted on the 28th. Okay, so all this little group of hateful, spiteful, narcissistic man, just open brackets and put any words you like, close brackets, all right? We'll sit on a platform. Hello, Uncle Frank. Hope you're doing well, buddy. All right, they'll sit on a platform and they'll just spout whatever, they will say whatever they want to say. No evidence, no proof, nothing. Now, what they don't realize is that I'm like an elephant. I've got a memory, and I keep everything I do. So we're going to put this to bed once and for all. Okay? We're going to put this to bed for once and for all. Now, what you need to do, you need to remember one thing. Everything you're hearing now, okay, is on the videos, on the part 1 and part 2, the truth, part 1 and 2, and the Ottergate scandal 2024, part 1 and part 2, and any videos there. Right. Wait a minute. What we do? Oh, yeah. Right. Here comes part 2, 28th. Right. At 9 o'clock in the morning, I wrote the first part. At 11 o'clock at night, I wrote the second part. And yeah. Right. Stolen from the desk of the Vice Admiral Darth Foreskins of the punctured realms of rubber. Employment title: advocacy investigative journalist, short freelance and short unwaged position. Part 2 of many. Subject: while browsing the interwebs, finding very public and accessible information, and generally bringing the truth to the service and also to the aggressors who think they can use YouTube as a platform to spread disinformation and lies. Oh yeah, I was angry on that one. Yeah, excuse me. All information is based on alleged actions and research. Furthermore, no humans or animals were harmed in the making of this post, except a fly or foot. Again, no, I will not put any YouTube channels' names in here. No, I will not allow any comments. And no, I will not beat around the bush. So you can read this with a little common sense or off. It's as simple as that. There you go, slug. You see? Anyway, don't distract. Right. Keep listening. Let's talk facts and conclusions on. Let's talk facts conclusion on Linette Preston and Bruce Deuce Foreskin, Matkin, shall we? Then we will move on to Guapo and Paul Hembry, also known as Doug Hembry. Two more people who are directly involved in this. And believe it or not, a lot of people have forgot about Hembry and Amala and Terry Silverstone and all these other people who are contributing factors to all this. Okay. All right. But don't forget, some of these people will use multiple accounts. Don't send them to me. Don't send them to me. Send them to Michael, but don't send them to me. All right. There's a reason why. There's a reason why not. Right. Well, after further revelations and recordings from in-car dashcam videos and audio recordings of the Levy County Sheriff's Office, it's obvious that you could set your clock by how many times the officers looked at their phone to see her number and say, I just don't get paid enough for this to deal with this. And one could understand, however, sorry, it's your job. Try doing it once in a while. In actual fact, that was a statement. And funny enough, on this day, someone sent me a screenshot of actually Sharon Michelle putting on a comment onto the Levy County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. So this is probably why anyway. However, sorry, this is doing your job well. We have seen her fabricating stories, change the story, tried to change the story from a witness. Sure, that's witnesses interference. All is being seen in video, allegedly. Linette has told so many lies that she now even believes her own. Do some research and you will see what I mean. Contradiction after contradictional, lie after lie, allegedly. Hell, even the police report even points that out, allegedly. So how the hell do people believe this woman is beyond me? Okay, this is part 2. All right. Fact, Linette, you can still see Lloyd's RV and Kai in yesterday's What the Hell's video. Still continues to falsify police reports, allegedly. So how come only a few weeks later, our own grandchild runs off and then a veteran who, by the way, is now also being dragged into this unfairly due to her false lies and allegations, allegedly. So now anyone who comes into contact with her is in danger of being dragged into this. So make sense of that. Okay. Bruce Matkin, lawyer of law, YouTube, well, attempts to be close friends to Shara Michelle. And here's the thing. You two, Bruce and Shara, you had a very interesting relationship. You can see that in the videos. You must have got on really well, thinking that, you know, she had such much influence because she's a writer and a fictional writer, whatever she spouted at you. You thought that you were going to go, oh yeah, I've got a platform where I can talk about my mac and cheese, but you were so wrong, and you dropped her like a crack. Yeah. Anyway, right. Fact, Linette, yeah, dragged it, yeah. Bruce Matkin, lawyer of law, all right. Shara Michelle, who is very close friends with John German, allegedly. Now, John German also, I don't understand why this name doesn't come up, because he's part and parcel of some of this, right? Because he's the one who's accusing what the hell's, right? When this guy got ripped off by a storage owner, he blamed Jeremy for it. Okay, let's keep all this fresh, shall we? Right? Who for some reason has Shara on his Facebook like that. Once he was confronted with the evidence, he soon changed his Facebook profile and hid all his friends. Too late. So the Villages of Idiotsville. Right? That village actually does exist in Oregon, by the way, just so you know. Right? Have now acquiring minds. Fact, since the appearance of Mr. Foot Matskin, this whole situation has become totally out of control, allegedly, and to a point where instead of helping and supporting the victims, it is causing more issues. The son, redacted, of Jeremy is being exploited and used like a doormat, allegedly. So two burly women who smoke 100 a day are taking advantage and exploiting him. This should stop now before you cause this young man any more long-lasting effects of anxiety, self-confidence, and multiple mental health issues. This will be the last time Jeremy's son will be mentioned. There must be a line drawn that no one crosses. You're hurting him more than this. And they are. Okay. Right. Actually, in fact, this is probably around the only time that I actually mentioned that lad. And I'm not going to... Anyway. Fact. The moment Bruce Deuce, the keel-nosed foreskin Matskin came onto the scene, all that was going on was a legal warfare with Linette. However, after doing some research on Ducey, it is apparent allegedly that he will sue, may it be his employer, law firm he worked for 2001 to 2003, 4, or another case in regards of complaints of effective to the effects committee, allegedly. And from his history, it's apparent he likes to play dirty. So thus the involvement of Jeremy's son, redacted. We speculate that redacted may have been solicited by Bruce, allegedly, and may have been told what and how to behave, allegedly. Remember, ladies and gents, and other, Bruce is looking for online fame. So, hey, why not? However, there will be more on all these characters in the future. Yes, we are not done with you yet, by a long shot, allegedly. And that was right on the head. That was a head on nail. I hit that nail right on the head. To a point where we will be contacting news outlets to see if they wish to partake in this. And I think that's one thing that's going to be happening soon. Okay. Now on to our main two topics tonight, and there are, drum roll please. Who's first? Oh yes, Mr. Hembry. Now the thing is, I would love to read this out, but or should I? Doug, K9 officer, 30-year veteran of the police officer, RPD. Right? Yeah, I became a police officer in 1985, didn't you? Become an FTO in 87 and became a K9 officer in 89. Want me to go on? Your pocket's that deep. Your pocket's that deep that you gave Linette Preston 3,000 and you felt proud about it, and look where that went. But here's the reason. Do you know what brought me attention to you, Mr. Hembry? Is the fact that you took a picture of someone else's canine that unfortunately lost its life on duty. And you took that picture and you put it and made it as your own. That's what gave you away. That was the picture that gave you away, sunshine. right? And just by a little bit of digging and someone going, oh, by the way, I've got more, and then having a CI who also sent me some information, bang, got you. And you soon shut up. And then you thought it was clever to change your name thinking that you were funny, but you're not. The fact of the matter is, you should know better. Considering that you served 30 plus years in the police force, you should know better. But obviously you got enough money. So here's what you can do. Why don't you contact Uncle Frank? All right, and do something constructive. Why don't you contact Uncle Frank and help him? Why don't you become that perfect example of someone who served in the police force for so long, right? And do something for a brother in arms, right? Even though you were blue and he's green, right? Why don't you go and do something? Why don't you support him? Because let's put it this way. If you did, you'd probably be the only person with any integrity out of the whole bag of whatever you want to call it. You still got a chance in my book. You still got a chance in my book, Mr. Hembry. All right, don't blow it. Don't become a used napkin. I was going to say something else, but I'm trying not to swear. All right. So you gave her, and apparently you gave her more money. So, and the thing is, if you got such deep pockets, get in touch with Uncle Frank. Help him out. Get in touch with Eric. If you got money to throw away, or right? If you are willing to just give money away, then do something good. Do something constructive. Do something for Eric. Do something for Uncle Frank. Do something for AVA. Do something for a veteran. Even if you don't like the guy, contact Veteran Nation and say, hey, I want to donate. Do something. You're a police veteran of 30 plus years. Have the freaking balls, right, and the spine to actually do something constructive instead of wasting it on a money-grabbing magnet like Linette Preston. I rest my case. Guapo. I'm not even going to talk about you because you're lucky, sunshine. And by the way, born 1994. First name Andrew. Guapo. You're the catalyst for some of this. Antagonizing Jeremy on the video, thinking that you were being the victim, but really all you were doing is pressing buttons. You wanted him to take a swing, but you didn't realize that he is more restrained than you thought. Yeah. And then you split up with your girlfriend, and the fact that your girlfriend stood there and actually made a face when you opened your mouth, mate, face expressions speak millions of words. And that's why she's X. Yeah. Right. And you go, oh, my girl, that there is the symptoms of emotional investment, allegedly. But hey, I may be wrong. Yes, AVA. Yes, I'm talking about you. All right. And the fact that here's the thing. What you have to remember, this is part 2. This is the second part of 7 documents that I wrote and I posted. Right. And you say that there's no proof, that nothing, people didn't do research. Well, okay. Now I could go on about Guapo. Oh my God, I got so much crap on Guapo here. Whoo. Hey, Guapo, by the way, when's your dad being released? Oh, that's right. He won't be ready for parole until the 12th of February 2028. That's right. Yeah, because he got a 12-year sentence, didn't he? For automotive vehicle homicide. Yes. To a police officer of everything. And that's public knowledge, by the way. Are you leaving, Jen? Don't leave. Why are you leaving? I'm paying attention, you guys, but I want to make sure that I get this across. I don't want people. Yeah. It is public knowledge. Oh, all right then, sweetheart. No problem. You take care. Big hugs. Right. Yeah, it is public knowledge. It is definitely public knowledge. I was quite surprised by it, actually, when I came across it. And they both do look like each other, to be honest. At first, I thought it was it. I was like, no. I go, oh, no, he's older. Yeah. 12 years. Yeah. You got 12 years for taking a police officer's life in a vehicle-based accident or homicide or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And he only got 12 years. Weird how they repay people for their lives, isn't it? But anyway, we digress. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Right, bonus part for part 3. Right, we're not going to talk about disclaimer. What you see here is based on good faith, my personal observation and interaction. Furthermore, all data, information, names, and locations are based on public records found online that are visible to the public on the interwebs. Okay? So everything that's being said here right now is public. Notice the haters. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. Here comes the fun part. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats, as this is a direct address at you all. You know, the ones spreading disinformation, lies, subterfuge, deflection, and all the other good stuff. But before the announcement program begins, the announced program begins, a small message from your host. Disclaimer, all information in this document is my own personal intellectual property and can only be used by prior arrangement, and thus cannot be used on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Telegram, Twitch, Discord, etc., without my full consent. Yes, that means you, Slug. Sorry, Slug. Yeah, at that time you did press a button. You did, yeah, aka the sloth. I called you the sloth. I'm sorry, mate. MLT or BLT or Jabba the Hutt, whatever I called him then. The two fleas, aka the husky women smokers. Furthermore, all aspects of this post is observational. All comments are alleged speculation on some parts, and therefore my own personal opinion and observation. I fucking hope Slug's sitting there and he's not like sharpening a knife or anything. All right, then, darling. Spend the day with mine too, but right, okay. Right, 30th of the 8th, 24, from the desk of the Twilight Zone's legal department. Employment role, concerned advocate investigator journalist. Subject, the unreasonable hate. Part 1 of 1. So far as God knows what will come next. Yeah. All information is based on alleged actions and research. Furthermore, no humans or animals were harmed in the making of this post. Well, no. Anyway, now this may upset and bewilder some, but totally confuse most. However, I think it's time to get some facts straight here. So, as a human being and someone who can sometimes be sarcastic and direct, regardless of who it is, even I must draw a line somewhere. So, I am going to get to a point here, and I know most of you are going to ignore this. It's normal, it's human reaction. But if you have any respect in you, or any type of humanity, then you will continue to read. So, like, this is a post I put in. Hi, Sunset Tea. Now, if I wanted to, I could put at least 30 to 45 people on this post and give you every single reason why they are hating, why they use multiple accounts, of which one case multiple people used one account. But I don't, as I look for facts and the truth. Now, everyone is shitting on Jeremy. Why? Because he is human, because he is a father, or is it envy, jealousy, or is it that some people, some YouTubers, who found a way to make a little bit of money by getting tick on a thumbs up of views? What, 3 cents a view? Hell, you would have to have around 500,000 views to even start thinking about that new t-shirt. Now, you see, from what I could say, 4 specific YouTube channels all over this like flies on sheer. Why is that? I mean, one YouTuber only has about 14k subs. I mean, just be looking at Shara. She has lost two subs. Karma. But anyway, that's just one little thing to mention. Now, guys, I said this over a month ago. Over 2 months ago. Now, it's really strange that I'm saying this. Good evening, Cynthia. I'm saying this 2 months ago. So please tell me, who's fabricating what? Who's lying about what? Who's making crap up? Now, why am I repeating and why am I saying things that happened 2 months ago? And I can still remember everything that I mentioned 2 months ago. Why is that? Am I lying? Am I fabricating? Am I making stuff up? Or did I just see something on the internet and decided to write a book? And we haven't even got to the latest stuff yet, where Squib is being attacked, Uncle Frank is being attacked, other people, innocent people who have got nothing to do with this at all. They just happen to be talking to me or to Veteran or or to Madam Mayor or to anyone else. Okay, why is it that? Because at the end of the day, if you had proof, and look, they're human beings. I don't care about what they do in their private life. I know they've been plastered all over Facebook, and people are call them, "Hey, you guys." I don't care. Right? I really don't care. But that's the first thing that did come to my mind when I saw that picture of Tory. I'm sorry, but the first thing that came to my mind was, "Hey, you guys." But at the end of the day, what does it feel like? Doesn't feel nice, does it? But it's okay for you guys, for you people to dox and name people. I'm not scared of my name. I'm proud of my name. And I presume Mike and Squib and everyone else are proud of their name. Right? But the thing is, you sit on your stream and you go, "Oh, we're not going to dox anyone. Oh, we don't talk bad about anyone. Oh, we're not going to name anybody." Right? And pow, a couple of months ago, Bruce actually said my full name on your stream. But you seem to have forgotten about that part, haven't you? Yeah. You seem to have forgotten about that part. But we digress. Now, here's the thing. Going back to the 30th here, I put on here, and this is what I want you to listen to this. It's not that a long one. It's very quick, but it's very quick and it's to the freaking point. 30 to 35p on this point I can't, but I don't. As I look for facts and truth. Now, everyone is shitting on Jeremy. All right, I've already passed that bit. Oh, yeah, I passed that bit. Now, what the hell has had this issue going on for 2+ years? And it's categorically proven that every bit that comes from him is fact, true, and there is 100% evidence to substantiate his legal issues with Linette Preston. There are. Otherwise, he wouldn't post it. Now, due to the drug smoking, allegedly, who can't get over the fact his ex left him, he starts all this beef with Jeremy. And by the way, there's a difference between normal cigarette smoke and ganja smoke. Ganja smoke is more grayer and thicker. Just so you know, next time you film yourself in your truck, try not to smoke the old spliffy. You know what I mean? Just so you know. Strange did he not have issues with another friend called Robbie, right? And that was within the same time period. Hell, even Conky has stated that Guapo started all this. Now, suddenly Jeremy, his strange son, is on the scene. Used and abused by third parties because of one person, Guapo. And you all want to give what the hell shit? Seriously? How about the fact that before a few days ago, there was not a peep from anyone of Jeremy's family? And now there is. But you're all on Jeremy's case. Because single-minded hate is the only thing you're good at. But not once has anyone who dislikes Jeremy actually been constructive in what he or she says. It's all hate. So let's also not forget the people directly involved in what the hell's Mace's Linette court case. Doug M. Hembry, Marla Hughes. By the way, Marla, say hi to JD for me. I like the horse, by the way. And Shara, the 3 biggest hypocrites you'll ever find. spread disinformation, attack anyone who is remotely connected to the court case. Let's not forget Robin Hanson, wannabe erotic writer. Yeah, she couldn't even. Yeah, anyway. And then just abuse and harass. Now, don't get me wrong. I know the group that the Hells is a hate. I know that the group, what the Hells, right? That's the group, the Facebook group is a hate group against Jeremy Hells. But you guys really suck at it. Seriously. Now you have involved a unstable and weak-minded 19-year-old, and bless his cotton socks. You know, you're taking advantage of him, and he was easily manipulated. And from the sounds of it, may be suffering from some other mental health issues, allegedly. And what happens? You're all jumping on this like flies on, and that statement. Well, looks well written to me. Yeah. Well, people, if you're going to write things about people, let them do it. And that statement is made about donations. But okay, again, why bring that kid into this considering you don't know what his life has been like for the past 9 years? You don't know what's happened to him. You don't know what the society has done. You don't know what the pandemic's done to him psychologically or mentally. Right? From 2020 until lately, right? No one knows what things have changed in people. But you took advantage of that. How he was treated. I mean, he even said he don't like school. He didn't even like school. That says a lot. Now, say what you like, but there are two separate issues going on here. What the hell's versus Linette Preston, John Cook, who will be seeing jail soon for a little longer, I hope. And then you have Shara and Bruce Cluster involved in YouTubers. Is this the reputation you want? Well, congratulations, you have got it. You're trying to be like the others who by the way, are more unbiased, are more unbiased than you all put together. John J, ex-Air Force. Oh, well, you lose some, you win some. You, Sunshine, lost some and get over it, you move on. Don't get trapped in this because of some narcissistic woman, allegedly, who thinks she is a journalist. She is not. She is a dreamer and can't even write a journalistic piece, even if she was sitting next to an editor of the Wall Street Journal. So do yourself a favor, get off whatever you're drinking and wake up and see the foobar you are entering. And the only reason I'm saying this is to you is because you are a fellow vet. Yes, John German is an Air Force vet, but you can't help them all. Now, for attacking someone on their faith and also on their lifestyle is wrong. Simple. If you haters or drama queens want to fight, then let's fight over the facts of the matter, not attack, but constructive arguments, where you put your side over and we go from there. Hate is not a thing for this situation because if everything would have the issues that are going on now, I doubt you would be running your mouth the way you are. People are ill, poor, homeless, have a shitty marriage, life, relationship, and bringing that on here. It's not the place. If you want to be constructive and taken serious, then leave the personal shit away and concentrate on the topic at hand. The court case, this deflection and subterfuge from Bruce and his cohorts is being done for a reason. So he can use every dirty trick in the book. Strange, I don't see any of the haters discussing the fact that Bruce dragged a 19-year-old onto a YouTube platform. How would you feel like if someone did this to your 19-year-old? The situation with HG and the adoption and all the other stuff is a different topic and matter. That child is 4 going on 5, thus can't speak or do anything for herself. So stop it. Separate the two issues. This is over 2 months ago. So you tell me right now, am I in the wrong? I mean, I don't care if you people are not interested in hearing this. But I want to prove to you, I want to show you people, I want to show everyone. The fact of the matter is that irregardless of what anyone says here, I put enough out there, right, to cover everything. But they're still going on. They're still making excuses. Bruce says that I'm going on about the GoFundMe. Do you want to hear what I actually said about the GoFundMe? Do you want to hear what I actually said about the GoFundMe? Yes or no? So we can put that shit to bed. So he got no more ammunition. Yeah? Right. Dear Bruce, this is a post I put up. This is the nail I put. This is the post I put up. Dear Bruce, I am writing to express my concerns regarding the recent GoFundMe campaign managed by Linette and yourself. As you are aware, I had previously requested truthful information about the campaign, which was not provided. It has come to my attention that both you and Linette had access to the GoFundMe account throughout this duration. In fact, that was initially withheld from me. The lack of transparency and honesty is deeply troubling. As a lawyer, I expect you to uphold the highest ethical standards, and your actions in this matter have fallen short of those expectations. The admission that you instructed Linette to close the GoFundMe campaign further exacerbates my concerns. I am requesting a full and detailed explanation of your involvement in the GoFundMe campaign, including the reasons of its closure and the handling of any funds raised. Additionally, I would like to understand why my initial inquiries were not answered truthfully. Considering your admittance on the YouTube live stream recorded of this unedited is available for the authorities, please provide this information in writing within 7 days. Failure to do so may result in me and others concerned about this issue to seek advice from legal professionals and considering further action. Thus, also contacting the Connecticut and Massachusetts Bar Commission for break or following ABA model rules per professional conduct, and the Florida Commission of Ethics for not including your current ethics and commissions hearings. As of per norm, you can choose to ignore this and continue your self-destructive campaign, not only for yourself but also for your clients. However, you had your chance to fess up. Now you have no choice. The ball is in your corner now. This time, I suggest you take the olive branch that you have once again been given, and less of the rudeness and more of the respectful responses. See if you're able to do that, Bruce. Some other research I have to share. Making false claims and go for right. So I put up there. Now, when you go on the two leaves in the pod on the 15th of the 9th, 2024, and you gave us the she at timestamp 40 minutes 45 seconds, at 41 minutes 40 seconds, we close that GoFundMe. Your words. Continue listening. Timestamp 43 minutes. Admits insult and deleting that. Timestamp 45. Timestamp 47, 30 seconds, 47 to 36. Bruce says she took it down. I told her to take it down. Okay. Now, the questions that you were asked, the question you were asked if you had access or not. Right. In the context of Bruce Matkin and Linette GoFundMe campaign, the ethical concerns are particularly pronounced. Analysis of their public statements and social media activities reveal inconsistencies in their claims about access to the funds. This is, see what I mean, the access to the funds. This case emphasizes the broader issues of transparency and accountability of crowdfunding. This can be found in the last live stream where two leads in the pod, where Bruce Matkin makes not but multiple comments regarding the GoFundMe that you can hear in the attached video. Link will be provided. Conclusion and personal opinion. These are my own observational. The literature on the crowdfunding ethics highlights the importance of transparency, accountability, and ethic conduct. The case of Bruce Matkin and Linette underscores the need for stricter guidelines and oversights to prevent misuse of funds and maintain donor trust, allegedly. All right. So, ethical implications of misrepresentation in crowdfunding campaigns can have severe ethical implications. Guapo et al. 2014 discuss how misinterpretations can erode trust and deter future donations. These emphasize the need to clear guidelines and ethical standards. So there you go. There you go. I categorically proved without fail that you, Sunshine, had every opportunity. You had every opportunity to, how can I put it? You had every opportunity to basically make a statement to the effect that yes, she does have access. Yes, I do have access, or I know what's going on. Blah 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 blah, and yeah, I've richly got enough evidence here on my external hard drive. If the authorities contacted me and said, "Hey, we want you to prove that this is what was said," there you go. I'm not. Yes, I do. I'm not going to give my email out. I'm not giving any of my personal information out. I don't accept any information from anybody. You can send it to someone else, and they can send me a screenshot back. I've come to a point now where I don't trust any of you. No, well, I do trust. I don't mean distrust, but I'm saying that people who want to send me stuff, I know, because someone's already tried it, and they're in enough trouble as it is already. And so far, 2 people have tried, and 2 people are not gonna look forward to an early morning wake up. That's for sure. Amanda Frickus, welcome. So, Sunset Tea, I appreciate it. I respect it. Thank you very much. But you have to understand where I'm coming from. Okay, I'd rather do my own research, and if I can't find it, and if you say, "Oh yeah, but oh yeah, try this," yeah, then you know, because you don't have to be afraid to say what you want to say, because at the end of the day, you've got freedom of speech, freedom of expression, as long as you're not ethically, as long as your ethics don't go in the dumps, or your integrity, you're not racial, you're not religious, you don't attack someone on their ideology or anything else. We all treat each other with respect here. This is the way it works in this group or on this platform. When you come here, it's like you're coming into my own house. You're sitting in my house, my living room right now, with your feet up. By the way, take your shoes off. You've got your feet up. So there you go. I mean, if I said all this, I mean, what gets me is the fact that that Bruce Matkin has used Scott. And have you noticed that Bruce said Scott's full name? He didn't just go, "Oh, Scott R," like he did before. He didn't go Scott R Stark. He actually said his full name. Did you hear that a couple of days ago? He's making sure that he remembers Scott Reed. And it's funny, no one mentioned that name and except me. There's a lot of stuff that I've mentioned that seems to be repeating itself. Palmer, it's Spawn. Stop calling me Spawny, please. Please. I am begging you, stop calling me Spawny. I get it. It's a nickname, but to be honest with you, Shara, I don't think she knows what she was doing. I think she's very confused, just like TC, like Thomas Collins. I think they're very confused. And Palmer, please don't take me saying don't call me Spawny to personal. Please, please, please. I think that she's trying. I'm not saying she's delusional or she's slow, but the thing is, if she was a fictional writer, the posts that she's writing are not from a fictional writer. They're not from a fictional writer. Posts like that are from someone who've got age issues. I mean, she's probably in her 30s or 40s or whatever, but she types like a 10-year-old. A fictional writer. I mean, God, I read that that Jeff character who's appeared, the weirdo, the one who thinks that things are kinky, but me personally, I think he's a perv. But his choice, what he does in his private life is entirely his business, people. Remember that. What he does in his private life is his business. Right? But bringing his sexual endeavors and everything out into the public, that's drawn a line. But anyway, we digress. The way he writes, and he says he is a former cop. I think Sarah needs to take a couple of lessons out of his book, because the way he's writing, very informative, very well worded. I mean, Christ, I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed reading his comments, actually, to be honest with you. But anyway, I think she was the cat. I think because she was involved in this before Bruce came onto the scene in March last year. Was it this year? This year, all right. I think that like Bruce must have seen where, okay, let's try that. Let's try her. And he tried, and it failed because he realized that she was just a complete buffoon. I mean, if you watch some of the videos where she's on a platform with him and other people, she hardly says a word. And when she does, she gets blown out of the water by, and she even gets told at one point to stop. And she instantly shuts up. One thing I've noticed with Bruce and women, he tries to be dominant. He has got no respect for women. That's one thing I've noticed. And Bruce, I will say that in your face. I would say that in your face without hesitation. Because I doubt very much you would react the way you react to women than you would react to me. But hey, some men do that, But the fact of the matter is, we need to stay on top of it, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to deflect everything away from the child and Linette Preston and John Cook, because at the end of the day, that's what they've been trying with me and Mike, and that's not going to work. It's not going to work, guys. You last night you put out my whole name. You put out my whole name. Still don't know my middle name, though, do you? Only one person knows my middle name. There you go. How about that, Bruce? And no, I don't share. I don't think so, Aka. Palmer. I don't think so. I think Shara she has talent. I mean, maybe she needs direction. Maybe she needs instruction how to, But I think that like what she should do is, I don't think she should associate herself with Collins. I don't think she needs to come clean. Like Slug needs to instead of like, he should like cut away all this what's going on and everything he's got on this topic and everything he's got on Dave and Bruce and anyone else he's got, is he passes it on to the rightful people and let the people deal with it. Right? Because the thing is, the more he makes himself a target, right, the longer it will go on. And I am seeing a side of him that I am liking. It doesn't mean that I don't think that there's trust or anything else, but I am seeing a side of that I'm liking. But at the same time, you need to think about the future. And those guys last night, they sat on that screen. They had some guy who says he sits in a doghouse. You got another guy who sits in a garage. I mean, for crying out loud, what's next? You got some guy sitting on a palm tree and one person in the pool, and then someone sitting in a field. What's going to be next? No, host picker. We don't use that word. Baboon is actually a racial. It can be taken racially, and I am definitely not going to call anyone a a baboon, because baboons are lovely animals. They may have a red ass, but they are lovely animals, and they got big teeth. Oh yeah. You know, so let's not pick on baboons, okay? Let's not pick on baboons now. Be nice. Go on, apologize to the baboons. Go on, hose picker, off you go. Go on, apologize. Don't make me put you in a corner. I'll send you down to the headmaster's office right now. That's no skin off my nose. Get it? My nose. So again, take you're right. I can say this. After Thursday, I'm fully wiping my hands on this stuff because I got a lot of stuff planned. But yeah, Slug, mate, listen, at the end of the day, you know that I don't mean this in a negative way, but because you've got such a history with this idiot, and with everything that's happened, especially he thought it was a joke to say what he said, which we're not going to repeat here. That's not a joke. You don't joke about stuff like that. And the fact that he's been on the platform for so long, but he's only personally over the last year only recently reached. Now, I don't care about subscribers or views or anything else. I care about content and about the people who come in my stream. I care about Amanda. I care about Coop. I care about Hose. I care about you. I care about everyone. Mike, Max, everyone who comes at AVA. Yeah. While I was reading that stuff out, I had 72 people in here. 72. And look, people are getting bored now because I'm not talking about drama. I'm not talking about negativity. I'm not talking about anything bad. And you know what? I'd rather have the people who are interested in me here than, okay, yeah, sometimes a bit about the drama and about the content, but you know what I mean. Right, if you need Sunset, if you need anything military-wise, the best person to contact is Veteran Nation, right? Because he is in the States. Oh, I got a personal message. Oh, God, I'm in trouble. What the fuck is that? I'm not even going to ask what that is. I refuse under the Human Rights Act, Section 2 of the Human Rights Act. I refuse. No. Nope. No. 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 Scout Trooper helmet. What, you mean the Scout Trooper helmet or bike? You mean the Biker Scout or you mean the Stormtrooper? Oh, I'm so tempted to go and get it right now. But I'm not. A male stripper. Wait, what? Hose Picker, you been drinking? Someone check Hose Picker. I think he's been drinking. Someone go to the back of the class and check his pockets for me, please. Hey, Slug, Hans has got a good point, bruv. I mean, not trusting you. The thing is, yeah, I think Slug has to answer that one for himself. I mean, I can't speak for him. I think that he is a bit of an emotional character, and the thing is, he has that. What you have to understand, you can't force stuff out of people. You have to give people the chance to empty the buckets and empty their pockets themselves, right? Because at the end of the day, if you force them, what you're doing, you're just putting barriers up. And I'd rather you give Slug the opportunity and the chance to actually speak for himself and say, hey, look, I did fuck. And he has done that. But you can't rush. You need to allow him to deal with this his way. You know, and the thing is, trust and respect are earned, are not given. And I mean, the thing is with me and Mike, we are a complete different type of animal. You know, and Slug found that out that night when he spoke to me. When I told him, I said, the minute you went after Veteran Nation, that was it. All right, I'm like a Belgian memoir. I will come out, yeah, you know, and it didn't take long. But the thing is, I'm seeing a side of Slug that other people are not seeing. Maybe it's because of my background, my training, and everything else. But I'm seeing a side. And the thing is, maybe David Michael should take a little page out of that book. I'd like to hear all about you. What? I mean, Sunset, I don't even know you, and you already want to know me? How about taking me out for a meal or something? You know, I mean, I've heard about offering reach arounds, but this is way too quick, dude. Or do that. Sorry, Sunset, I don't know if you're male or female. I do apologize, but unfortunately, they don't have gender identifying marks here. I've already been told that I'm a rude guy anyway. Apparently, I am a genderist or genderism, or I, you know. But when that person turned around to me and said that, I said, "Well, hang on a minute. How dare you assume my gender?" Wait, what? I said, "How dare you assume?" Oh, what do you mean? I said, "Well, I identify as the invisible man, and my pronouns are who and where. And on weekends, I identify as UH-64 attack helicopter, and my pronouns are bang and boom." So, and I'm not mocking all this stuff. I'm just saying, you know, don't assume. So I'm not going to assume. Sipping out of your cup. You guys just want to get the 10-second slap, don't you? You just want to get that pow, don't you? You just want that pow. Oh, bloody hell, pardon me. I burped. Excuse me. As far as I'm able to do, I can't force any of your... Mate, you don't have to explain yourself. My husband's got that t-shirt where it goes pow. Or the bit with the pronouns. Yeah, I've upset a lot of people with that. But at the end of the day, you know, why should I follow how you want to think? I'm not a nice man. Yeah, you haven't seen me on a bad day. That'd be an understatement. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am the nicest asshole you'll ever meet. You know, but I tell you one thing, I'll bend over backwards for anybody who needs my help, and I won't expect a thing in return. Coop, you can already get that on t-shirts, mate. You can already get that on t-shirts. So I just had to take a picture of my cat. That is my cat asleep. Wait a minute. That is my cat asleep. You can have a look at my cat while she sleeps. Sunset, where do you hail from? Are you from the US or are you from the UK? Slug, that's a freaking cat, you psychopath. That's not, you know. Oh, wait. That's a cat, not a dog. You've been drinking. Oh, night vision. You see, you know, I mean, I had so many people in here, 50, oh, bloody hell, it's just gone up to 58. And it's really weird. People, they hit the thumbs and then it goes down. It's really weird. So there's 33 of you. It's a dog, looked like a small, no, it's a freaking cat, you psychopath. Jesus. If I wake her up and call her a cat, or call her a dog, I'll get my house kicked. What the hell are you on? Do you know, have you ever seen a cat kick the shit out of a grown ass adult? Me? But oh my god, that's so good. Right, here's one thing I want to say, and I'm going to say this now, and I don't care how this goes. If someone is hating or someone is being disrespectful, right, because you have to now block away the negativity, right? Because of everything that's been said over the last week and the way people have been behaving, you know, and I'm not going to name these people anymore. Hit the block button. Hit the block button. And if they complain, oh, you blocked us, or they blocked us, or they blocked us, at the end of the day, you don't need to see that negativity. Don't let it affect you. And especially when it comes AVA, Squib, or anyone else who's serving the military, right? They don't need it. Squib is a fantastic woman, a fantastic mother, and a fantastic wife, I believe, right? And, you know, she deserves every support she can get from people. She doesn't need this. And she should have never been treated the way she's been by these people because she's got nothing to do with it, right? And she should be left alone. AVA, go and support that guy. Go and support that guy, right? Eric, you know, go and, you know, even if it's $1, do you know what? If 10,000 people gave $1, he would be able to get that scooter, right? But at the same time, he needs to help. Everyone needs to help themselves as well. But, you know, like me, you know, 1 minute I'm at 400, now I'm at 30. Oh, please tell me I've gone down. Please tell me. Oh, no, I've gone up. Why is it with you people playing with my emotions? Stop playing with my emotions. Okay. I'd send you a swamp puppy if they'd let me. Wait, what? I don't want a freaking 12-foot alligator in my garden. What the hell are you on? But I just want you guys to remember that this, I mean, if I go live in the future, when all this is done and over with, you know that I'm not going to be discussing all this negativity. You know that, don't you? You know that you have to accept me for who I am and that I'm going to be talking a lot of crap. I'm going to be playing a lot of games. And then once in a while, I don't start put at 12. Wait, what? All right. But, you know, And I do want to interact with a lot of you, and maybe I'll set up a Discord so people can join the Discord. How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. She is tiger gray. Yeah, she's tiger gray. Great. Yeah, she's got tiger gray. Yeah, she's dreaming right now. Yeah. But the thing is, she's a rescue cat. We got her when she was about 5.5, and boy, did they fucking mistreat her. Oh man! Usually, cats take 6 to 8 weeks to acclimatize to a new home. She doesn't. You can open the back door, and she won't even go outside. She won't even leave the house. So she's a house cat, and she was abused. Hit with a rolled up newspaper all the time. So every time she hears paper, she just goes absolutely nuts and runs. And she had a bad operation as well. So she's very delicate. You have not offended me. Do you know what? I just noticed that. Son, you haven't offended me. Trust me, you haven't. Hi, Cal. Anon. Cal Anon. You have not offended me. Trust me. You have not offended me. It takes a lot to offend me. Actual fact, Mike does it really well. He just presses buttons and that offends me. No, you haven't offended me. Just no. I do apologize. So yeah, no, you don't have to apologize, and you have not insulted me either. But did you say where you were from, the States, or from what part of the world you're from? Are you from the States or from the UK, Sunset? Is it my sense of humor? Wait, what sense of humor? How dare you swear at me like that, Lisa? I don't have a sense of humor. Me? Never. How dare you? Assumptions. You lie. Heretic. Begone. No, I'm not joking. Need to make you a fake book like page. I don't look, Coop. I'm quite happy who I am on Facebook. I'm quite happy on here, and I'm not seeking fame, but if people enjoy my company and enjoy what I do, thank you, Sunset, and they enjoy my streams and stuff like that, and they can either, I want people to interact, and I've got a bad habit of not paying. I have altered the sense of humor. Pray I do not alter it any further. What you have altered the sense of humor? Pray, what do you mean? I'll give you time to answer that, because obviously that sentence must have taken you quite a while to write. Right. Okay. Yeah. Mike is the best person to talk to. Then I would suggest you ask him, because he knows about military law over there a little bit better than I do. Oh, right. Right. I have altered the sense of humor. Pray I did not alter it any. Oh, wait a minute. Is that from the scene when he chokes that guy in the? Is that a New Hope? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, Cal. I'm also a little bit on guard. When people actually, Milford. Yeah. No, Sunset. You don't have to anymore. Don't give any more further information out. Please don't put any personal information out. Wait until Veteran Nation skipper Mike is live. Pop into there. Actually, in fact, let me give you the link so you can subscribe to it, so you know when he's live. All right, and then pop into him. Okay, and just if he's got a time, and yeah, you can go and ask him. What I'll do, I'll give him a heads up that someone called Sunset T is going to come and ask him a question, and that's his link. So if you go to his YouTube channel and just subscribe, and then when he's live, pop in there and then ask him if he can give you advice. Slug, understand you, but you're keeping back maybe for your own protection. I can't understand. I can understand that. Ja, ja. Ja, Hans, du musst aber ein bisschen vorsichtig sein, benutzt du Google Übersetzung oder schreibst das selber aus, tust das selber schreiben in Englisch? Mm. But over the next couple of days, guys, I am going to put videos out from truck driving, and yes, they are going to be nearly an hour so long. So if you just want to chill out and have a giggle, then so be it. The only thing I'm concerned of is the background music, because the background music I was using is copyright free, it's royalty free. So I don't know if YouTube's going to go no, and then slap you with a. You don't ask a lady how old she is. Who did you write to? And thanks very much. Why am I missing part of the blinking conversation here, or what's going on? And so no, you don't have to. YouTube likes slapping people for stupid things. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm learning so much about YouTube, but unfortunately, I'm also learning about the negative sides of YouTube as well. I mean, it is an eye-opener that people will abuse the copyright claim, the automated copyright claim thing. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. What last driving video? Oh my God. Yeah. The one what you're going to see, I'm reversing, and I hit the brake. And instead of hitting the brake, I hit the brake and then I accelerate. Because when I hit the brake, I actually fucking, when I use my brake, I use the brake and then you hit it again and it puts it into reverse. And then you use the brake to reverse. And yeah, I made a bit of a boo-boo. So you're going to have a giggle. Yeah. In the future, I probably might, spread. I'm going to try to figure out Restream and then go there and then see if I can figure that one out. Oh God, yeah. And then go from there, really. Oh wow, I've been alive for an hour and a half and I got all that shit off my chest. Wow. Well, you know what's going to happen next, don't you? Nope. Guys, I don't want to keep it long tonight. I just thought I'd get some crap off, because the thing is, I think it's about time that people need to realize that people like me, or people like Veteran Nation, or people like, when we say stuff, we don't just say it and fabricate it or make it up. So if any of you haters out there want to, you want to try it on, you're going to lose. You know that, don't you? Because the thing is, every single thing so far that's been said by the two fleas, by Dave and everyone else, what you've posted a couple of pictures of a document, you posted, a picture of what, but you have no transparency. You haven't shown one shred of evidence of where all the money's gone, or where the fence panels, if you've paid for the fence panels. Not one shred of evidence. Everything you say, there's all without foundation, no evidence whatsoever. So basically, what needs to be done is that everyone is supposed to take your word by it, and then you jump onto Facebook, and then you try to do reverse psychology. Interesting. But the fact that Better Nation and myself have got under your skin so much that you cannot stop talking about us shows me that you are either so afraid of us that we know more than we're saying. Now, here comes the question. You may be right. We may know more than you think then. We may know less than you know. But who knows? That's the question. So remember, when you go up to a sleeping bear and you stab him in the side with a shit stick, thinking that nothing's going to happen, remember one thing. You don't know what we know that you think we don't know. Just make sure you remember that the next time you want to put my name or Skipper's name or anyone's name out on a public platform without our consent. And the fact that you are threatening people. Don't worry, it'll be over soon. How about that? Oh, really, Night Owl? What would that be? Actual fact, could you hear me whisper then? Besides your helmet stuff, what other hobbies do you partake in? Oh, mate, I've got so many. I like gaming. That's one thing. I like working on bikes. I like doing special effects, making 3D props and stuff. Yeah, Cal, you take care, but I'll try to. But yeah, you have a nice evening, man, and have a good sleep. And remember, always keep a smile, because a smile a day keeps those fucking weirdos away. Yeah, and just remember, always think for yourself. Don't let people think for you. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, they make so many mistakes. It just doesn't make any sense. How stupid can you be? You can't get. It doesn't make any sense how stupid people are. I don't understand. You can't make this crap up, can you? Oh no, Amanda, they're not getting reactions. I mean, the thing is, like, you know, I just inform people of what's going on from my side. I don't really care. They can sit on that platform as much as they like and flap their gums and talk about me all day. It doesn't bother me one bit. But the thing is, what they have to understand is, if you're going to sit on the platform and talk crap about someone, right, and then, like, I don't know who did all the digging about this leather thing and put their pictures up and whatever. I don't know, and I don't really care. But I found it very humorous, very funny. No, I understand, Amanda. I understand, because the thing is, like, it's okay for them to do stuff like that, or to be facetious and, you know, putting people's names out in the public and stuff like that. But the minute it happens to them, they start crying, and then all their little minions start, oh, you can't do that, don't do that. It's absolutely hilarious. That is for sure. I just find it absolutely hilarious that you've got these people who are supposed to be adults, who's supposed to be speaking the truth, and all they do is the complete opposite. Exactly, Coop. They got their. I mean, how? Look, if we okay, put it this way, right? Just try to follow me on this one. We're all working in a warehouse, right? Coop is a picker. I'm a stacker. Amanda, you work in the office. Hose picker is a picker. night owls are, you know, picker, sunset works, and you know, so we all got our own job, right? But the thing is, all of us on the warehouse floor, we're all talking about Amanda and Cal and Sunset in the office, you know, how easy they got it, all this, right? And the thing is, we're talking crap about the office staff. And the thing is, the office staff are talking crap about us. And then when we talk to each other, it's all, oh, yeah, no, yeah. You know, it's all that hypocrisy, right? Now, luckily, I haven't been in an environment where you get that. Yes, sometimes you do get people who talk behind your back, but in an environment like the military or like police force or ambulance service, yeah, you hear about it instantly, right? It's a matter of hours before you start hearing about it. And if the person is really unlucky, you're still in camp or you're still at work. Army or both in the Army or Navy. Oh, nice. In the Navy. I know a song about the Navy. My one skin lies over my two skin. My two skin lies over my free. Bruce, you know this one. My free skin lies over my foreskin, and my foreskin lies over my knee. So, pull back, pull back, pull back my foreskin for me, pull back, pull back, pull back my foreskin for me. My knee, I'm sorry. I'm not hater. People. Someone turned around to me one day and called me the emotional doctor, and I looked at him and I went, "What the what do you mean with that?" And he went, "Well, the thing is, when people dish out their medicine, they start running away because they don't like the taste of their own medicine, and you've got a really, really clever habit of giving them their own medicine, and they don't realize it until a day or 2 days later." And I went, "Well, yeah, it's easy. You distract them with shiny things. Oh, look, shiny thing. Yeah, it's like that scene from, what is it? Is it Homer Simpson? Is it Simpson or Family Guy where they go, "Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy." Don't, you know, it's like, oh, I mean, I can just imagine Robbie coming on one day and going, "Oh, no." Yeah. Yeah, so I wrote a poem then I turned it into a a song about legacy of being in the Navy and my family. Oh, come on, hose picker, please get up, go to the back of the class. Come on, up. Come on. Gary, you can come to the front of the class now. All right, Gary, swap with hose picker. Come on, you two, swap right now. And host picker, don't let me send you to the director's office. You go to the headmaster's office. Get to the back of the class. Gary, you can move forward. You can go swap. You can swap with host picker. Come on, host picker. Off you go. I'm making you laugh. How dare you laugh at me, madam? I think all the haters just. There's a reason why. Do you know why? You know why haters are always behind you? Because they don't know the way. That's why they have people like me and people like Mike and other people show them the way to the light, to the truth. That's why haters will always be behind you. Always. Always remember one thing. Negativity will always be in the darkness, in the shadows. Right? Positivity and good thoughts will always outrun any negative thoughts. And that's the way you need to think. There's an old thing, right? Like Seagulls, courage, right? You have to have the courage to stand up for yourself and, have the courage to address something that needs to be addressed. Discipline, self-discipline, discipline in your actions, right? And also keeping people in that realm of discipline so they don't mess up. Respect. Respect for others, okay? Because at the end of the day, you respect others, right? Before you expect them to respect you, will show that you've got a very, very clever mind. Integrity, honesty. Be honest with people. If you find $50 that doesn't belong to you in a wallet, take the driving license out. And if need be, drive to that person's house in the evening at 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, tap on the door and go, "Hi, is so-and-so live here?" "Yes." "This your wallet?" "Oh, everything's still there." That's integrity. L, loyalty. Be loyal to the people around you who have shown you loyalty, right? Because when you're loyal to people, people will see the genuine niceness and the genuine positive vibe coming from you. And being loyal to your friends means that they can rely on you no matter what. And a loyal friend, right? There's a difference between an acquaintance, a mate, and a friend. A friend is a person who can walk into your house, open the fridge, help himself to what's in the fridge, go in the living room, put his feet up and put TV on and watch it. And you wouldn't mind one thing because you know that he will clean up the table. He'll clean up everything that he's dirtied, or she will, and she will replace whatever she took out of that refrigerator. Right. And she will then walk, if he or she then comes to your place, the same thing. That's what a friend is there. He will sit down and suddenly you get hugged by your friend and you're like, "Are you okay?" Here's the thing. Have you ever phoned a friend up and go, "Hey, how you doing today?" Have you ever tried that? Any of you? Has any of you tried that? Try it. Phone a friend up you haven't spoken to for a day or so and go, "Hey, how you doing?" Or how you feeling tonight? How you doing? How you doing? How are you doing? And just listen. Let them vent. Let them talk. That's what friends are for. That's loyalty. Oh, we're not host picker. Me and Mike are not just a challenge for them. I assure you that we're not just a challenge. We are more. Because the thing is, every time they use our names, we just derail them. That's all they can talk about. And the last letter in the C drills is S. Selfless commitment. You come last. You look after other people first. You make sure that your oppos and the people around you have got what they need. Or, if you're walking down the street and you see a homeless person, it doesn't matter if they're drunk or it doesn't matter if they're on drugs. At the end of the day, that's their problem. But make sure they got food. Make sure they got something. I mean, I've seen a guy, you will see these videos where people are taking off their hats or their shoes and giving them to homeless people. Giving to a homeless person, right, some food, or if they're a smoker, go and get some cigarettes. At the end of the day, I'd rather you go and get them a cigarette than them trying to get drugs or rugs or alcohol or stuff like that. Go and get them a packet of cigarettes. It won't harm them. If they're a smoker, trust me, if I am a smoker and I'm homeless and I haven't smoked for a couple of hours and I need a smoke, the cigarette is like getting a hug. It's like getting a hug. And it helps psychologically. It helps that person relax as well. You'll be very surprised how people react. If a person is a drinker, don't give them alcohol, give them water. Trust me, they will drink it. 98% of the time, they will put it away, but they'll drink it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Wookiees and Ewoks, I'm calling it a night. You know how it goes. So get ready to say goodnight. And remember, stay true, stay on target, stay honest, and stay unbiased. And remember, in the next couple of days, there will be some videos coming out once I get myself around to doing them. I'm going to get some help doing a intro, a trailer, prior, whatever. I don't know what it's called. I'm learning so much now. God, you people are making me learn and read so much stuff right now. But anyway, guys, and also Coop is working on doing a podcast. So looking forward to that. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. All information within this live tonight was speculation, alleged, and public information. And as a freelance journalist, that I brought that information to you. And remember, think before you speak. Yeet.